The prophet Elijah stands resolutely on a rocky mountain, facing the brewing storm above him, symbolizing the intense conflict between good and evil. Elijah boldly confronts the prophets of Baal at Mount Carmel, amplifying the tension as the crowd watches the miraculous challenge unfold. Elijah calls down fire from heaven with divine flames consuming the altar, leaving the crowd in disbelief at this extraordinary display of God's power. Elijah fervently prays on the mountainside, imploring for rain as the barren land surrounding him starkly reflects the urgency of his request. As rain pours down, Elijah races ahead of King Ahab's chariot, signifying the miraculous end to the drought and the restoration of life to the land. Elijah, weary and disheartened, retreats into the wilderness after receiving Jezebel's death threat, embodying the struggles faced by a prophet in a hostile world. In his despair, Elijah sits beneath a broom tree, longing for death, yet divine intervention arrives as an angel provides sustenance and hope. Elijah travels for 40 days and nights to Mount Horeb, seeking God's presence, ultimately experiencing the profound moment when God's voice comes not through chaos but in a gentle whisper. Emerging from the cave, Elijah's renewed resolve shines through as he receives God's direction, signifying a fresh start and the continuation of his prophetic mission. In an act of profound significance, Elijah anoints Elisha as his successor, ensuring the continuation of God's work through a new generation of prophets. In a miraculous event, Elijah ascends to heaven in a whirlwind, leaving Elisha behind to carry on the prophetic legacy, marking an extraordinary transition in the biblical narrative. After Elijah's ascension, Elisha clutches the prophet's mantle, aware of the weight of responsibility that now rests on his shoulders as he steps into his new role. Elisha boldly performs his first miracle, parting the Jordan River with Elijah's mantle, signifying the continuation of God's work through him and the empowering legacy he inherits. Elisha heals the waters of Jericho, demonstrating his newfound prophetic authority as the villagers witness a miraculous transformation that brings life to their community. In his ministry, Elisha engages with children, imparting lessons of faith and divine power, nurturing the spiritual growth of the young generation around him.